Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I'm here today coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. I have 3 cards for you today using the new Branching Out bundle. And today we're just going to use the stamps in this bundle. I've been using the dies throughout our 12-day series, but today we're going to focus on 3 cards using the stamps in that bundle. So today is day number 9 of our 12 days of Christmas, and this week I am featuring the Branching Out bundle. And so our card today we're starting with is Crumb Cake, and I took a panel of early espresso and then another panel of crumb cake, and I layered that on my card front. I stamped the branches in early espresso and the pine cones in early espresso, as well as the greeting. I stamped the pines in green, so that's a shaded spruce, and then I took the craft white and just added a little bit on the tops of each one of those. Hopefully you can see it. And then I took the dots that are in that set and again used the craft white ink to add the snow. And that is our first card. On the inside I did put a layer of white, and you can either do white or vanilla, that's your choice, or none at all, because crumb cake is kind of a lighter color. Now, all the supplies and all the measurements that I'm using in my cards today will be available in a free project download. Just hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com. You can download that and you can shop for all of these items. So our second card is, again, an early espresso and crumb cake. And I'm using kind of the same design. This just has one layer on top of a panel, and this I kind of did several layers. So my first panel is crumb cake, and I just did those around the outside. I didn't do the whole thing since I knew it was going to be covered up. I just kind of did my branches and my pines around the outside and my snow. And then on this panel, I went ahead and stamped the pine cones, and again used that white craft ink to put some bits right on the end of my pines, and use the dots again for snow, stamp the scent with love in early espresso, and that's that card. So that's the difference between the two. I kind of have a panel behind that one. So that's card number 1 and number 2. Card number 3, I again used the early espresso, but this time I used Pool Party. And what I did is I layered a layer of early espresso onto my Pool Party card base. And then I took a blending brush and I just added some ink on some Pool Party right around my, hopefully you can see that, right around the pines themselves. And so that's kind of what I did there. And then I did the greeting. I stamped that and I cropped it out using the textured note size, and I did use the blending brush to add just a little bit of that Pool Party ink on there to make it have a shadowy effect. I just added 3 little pearls. I did use Stampin' Dimensionals to pop up my greeting, and that is our third card. Now, I probably will not put white on the inside since this is a lighter, but that's optional. You can certainly do that if you want. Okay, so those are our 3 cards for today. You can hop on over to my blog, like I said, at blessedbycards.com, and download a free project sheet. You'll also find my online store there where you can shop for any of these amazing stamps. So that is all I have for day number 9. Join me on Wednesday for day number 10 of our 12 days of Christmas. And until then, be blessed.